President Moon also visited Hyundai Motors factory in Chongqing on Saturday to show support towards the Korean motor industry after sales to China were hit this year due to the two nations' dispute over THAAD. He also attended a business cooperation forum earlier in the day, emphasizing the need for greater economic cooperation between the two countries. Blue House correspondent Hwang Hojun has this report.
President Moon inspected a production facility in Chongqing belonging to Beijing Hyundai Motor, a joint venture by Korea's Hyundai Motor and China's Beijing Automotive Industry Holding Company. While visiting the factory and inspecting the production line, President Moon also met with leaders of subcontractors there, much smaller companies, to encourage them and celebrate their efforts to pioneer the market in Midwest China. And he hinted that 2018 could have good things in store for them.
현대자동차가 2017년에 대외적인 요인 때문에 어려움을 겪었다 그런 이야기가 있었습니다. 저는 이번 정상회담을 통해서 그런 대외적인 어려움들이 해소되었을 것이라고 믿습니다.
He went on to say that the subcontractors will be key to Beijing Hyundai realizing its potential to succeed in the Chinese market. Earlier in the day, while attending the Korea-China Business Cooperation Forum, President Moon called for efforts to reinforce economic cooperation between Seoul and Beijing. The South Korean leader noted that he and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed to actively look for ways to link Seoul's efforts to expand South Korea's diplomatic horizon with Eurasian and Southeast Asian nations with President Xi's One Belt, One Road initiative, which seeks to build the world's largest economic cooperation platform by connecting China to Central and West Asia and parts of South Asia.
일대일로 구상과 신북방, 신남방 정책 간의 연계는 양국을 비롯한 영내 평화와 공동 번영을 실현하고 인류 공영을 이끄는 힘찬 물결이 되리라 믿습니다.
President Moon stressed the need for increased connectivity and access between South Korea and China and called for bilateral efforts to build a so-called digital Silk Road to collaborate with one another in enhancing their IT industries and preparing for the fourth industrial revolution. He also stressed the need for the joint advancement of South Korean and Chinese industries into third countries, and again noted that Seoul and Beijing have agreed to launch negotiations to expand their free trade agreement to include the service and financial sectors. And lastly, President Moon pledged that the South Korean government will also boost cooperation with China's key regional governments. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.